Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. Only a couple of days till Christmas. I haven't done my Christmas wrapping. It's been such a busy few months, it's crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and if you're not going to be able to watch tomorrow, I want to wish you and your families the most beautiful Christmas and a very exciting, happy and rewarding new year. If you don't celebrate Christmas, please enjoy the holidays, spend time with your family, and make the best of having the time off to enjoy yourself, chill out and relax. Thank you for watching my channel, for another year coming into close. A big thank you for all of your support and the love that you show me. Thank you for joining me for the live yesterday. I thoroughly enjoy doing those super chats, so I want to say thank you for joining me there. If you would like a personal reading with me, I am going to be available next week. I am going to work next week because I'm having off the period between, I think it's the 6th, 7th, no, well, probably the 8th. Okay, so I'm having off between about the 8th and the 24th or something. So I'll be away for those 2 weeks traveling, and I won't be doing reading for those 2 weeks. So if you want to grab me before the new year, I will be available, and available the first week in January and then away for 2 weeks. I hope I made that clear. I think that's all. We're going to use the Lightseers Tarot for your reading today. So I want to get into this. We might put a little bit of dragon's blood out to the universe and give the place a bit of a clearing. I've been away for over a week this time, so okay. Thanks for all your well wishes yesterday too. I find that and I know it's really generous of you all. I just have days where I wake up in the morning, I've had a really bad night, or I'm just not feeling up to doing the readings. And I know that years ago I would have pushed through that and tried to burn myself out. And nowadays I know I'm okay to chill out. It's hard. I love coming in and doing the readings. It's not the easiest thing to not do them. But there are times when I feel quite tired and I think, no, I need to leave it today. So thank you for all your beautiful wishes. We do have the Seven of Cups coming out first. Now the Seven of Cups is a card that talks about confusion, illusion, delusion. There is 7 cups in front of this person. He has no idea what's in a cup. He is taking them blindly. Sometimes we can accept a cup. You can take this however way you want to think about it, but sometimes we accept something regardless of what we know about it, and there's a risk in that. There's a risk in receiving a person who is not all they're cut out to be. There's a risk in taking an opportunity when you don't know what's there. There's also, with this card, this confusing energy about what cup to take because you don't know what's in the cup. And if you can imagine that sort of energy of having a choice, but not really knowing which choice to take. Now, from the universe's perspective, you know, there is always the risk of something, and you take the risk. Otherwise, you might miss out on something incredible, right? If you don't take the cup, it might have, I don't know, let's just say for argument's sake, $1 million in it. But you don't know whether you're getting a snake, whether you're getting darkness, whether you're getting light or whatever. And the Seven of Cups is a card that says something is being offered here. Something is being lived in. And perhaps you're not seeing what's there. This is why the illusion of something in your life. So it might be that you have an idea or a way of thinking about something, but actually maybe it's not the way it really is. So there are lots of things that fit into this card. It's a very diverse card, but there is something you are walking away from here. There is something you have made the decision to walk away from because what you've been offered is not there, or that you have this illusion that things should be a certain way. I can't help feeling for some of you it's an illusion within yourself, an illusion of love, an illusion of, let's just keep going, but you're walking away from something here. You've made some sort of head over heart decision So somehow or another, something's been shown to you that isn't a truth, I want to say. It's not the truth of what you think it is. So for example, this is probably a good one. I see people do this all the time. You get an opportunity to invest in something. Let's face it, things change throughout time. We've gone from, reel-to-reel tapes to cassette tapes to cartridges to CDs, and now we don't need any of those. But I bet you every time one of those came out, someone invested in it. It doesn't mean it's going to last forever, doesn't mean it's real, possibly not, but then people can be taken in by that. So I guess people made money out of it in the short term, but it didn't really last the way it was supposed to. Let's face it, we don't even need DVDs anymore. So, but at the time, people would have gone, this is the most amazing thing ever. Look how brilliant this is. And, weeks later it was gone. That's the illusion. The illusion is that this is the best thing ever. And the illusion is about to be broken through here, because I see you walking away from it. I see you making some sort of decision to leave it behind. Why? Because you're using your head over your emotions. When you're in this energy, you're probably full of emotion. Remember, it's cups. So you're making a decision here from your emotions. When I see the Ten of Pentacles, I see you making a decision that is balanced out by your logic. Now, as much as people always say to you, you should go with your heart, it actually is not the best advice. Because going with your heart means that you are using your emotions, and your emotions can be this energy. So what the universe is saying here is you need to have a balance of both. Now, for some of you, it could be in regards, this isn't a person, this is in regards to your own power. This is the power that you hold within. Okay. I want to say thank you to Spirit, because sometimes when they show me something, I think I wouldn't have pulled that in by any means. I feel like for some of you here, you are trapped in an illusion that you're going to fit into one of those cups, when in reality, you are way too broad, big, vast, enormous, large to fit in that cup. But you've fitted yourself into that cup because of what you've been told, because of what you've been seen and what you've learned. So you've learned to fit into the cup. You have made yourself small, and you have chosen somehow or another to be as small as the cup. There is a decision to leave it behind here. You are cutting something out, you are moving away from it because you know full well something has been shown to you here, or you have seen something or realized something that has made you realize that you don't fit into the cup. You no longer fit into the cup. You never did fit into the cup. Someone pushed you in there. It may not have been a person, it may have been society in general, but you got shoved into that cup and fitted into that cup. Because when I see the Emperor, the energy just all of a sudden just goes boing, like bang, and I feel like you have just realized that you are far bigger. Oh my goodness, look, the King. You have realized you are so much bigger than what the cup holds. You are closing out this cycle that you've been living in, and you are taking a leap of faith into the unknown. I have to go one more. Four of Wands. It's really amazing because there's a stability within the Four of Wands that isn't captured in a lot of the other cards. And because the Four of Wands is often representative of commitment, of relationship, we miss the real meaning of the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands talks about everything sort of falling into place. It's the stability that was always there that you didn't recognize, but now you are. So it's the evolving into your own stability. So it's like you've been unstable or confused, or I almost want to say misled by yourself for so long. And now you're starting to realize here the power of who you are, and how actually those 7 cups wouldn't hold who you were. And you've managed to slide yourself into one. Let's see where they're going with this. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles coming through here. Now, I feel like Spirit is talking about the seeds of doubt here. Because you planted seeds of doubt a long time ago. And somebody may have been around you or with you that helped you to doubt who you were. So these seeds that you planted a long time ago are about to bear fruit. But now they're not the seeds, or they're not bearing the fruit of the seeds you thought you were about to see. So the self-doubt is like fading away like the mist when the sun comes through. The doubt is going. The doubt is going, and what's growing here is no longer from the seeds of doubt. It's because of that Four of Wands that you're growing something very stable and very solid here. Whereas for a long time, those seeds were not really bearing the fruit you wanted to see. Holy dooly. Okay. All right, so we have the Magician. It makes me just get quite emotional seeing that. The Magician is a card that talks about you having everything you need. This is about us having all the tools we need to do what we need to do. But somehow or another, you planted the seeds of doubt a long time ago. But now they're bearing fruit. You are realizing that you are the Magician. You're able to do what you need to do. You're able to bring in what you need to bring in. And you've kept yourself in that little cup for so long, and now you're about to see something amazing, superb is what Spirit is saying. Oh, I forget when I go away, I can't pull the camera down, and then I come back and think, oh yeah, I can do that here. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. And we have the Two of Wands. So there is this level of love for self now, because the cup that you were in, you've realized is totally full of this beautiful love that you have for yourself. That's the cup that you tried to squeeze into. And now it's like abundant, it's growing, it's fierce. And I feel like here the Two of Wands is saying you're ready to walk down your path now. You never stray from your path, but this path that you've been walking down has been narrow, rocky, full of stones. It's held you back. It's been a really long, hard road. But the road ahead of you looks completely different, because it's opening up and it's smooth and it's ready. It's ready for you to walk down. You've been illuminated here. 10 of Pentacles coming through. There is abundance waiting for you here. You're going through some sort of rebirth with the Judgment card. And look at this, focusing on the future. I feel like in this Three of Wands, it's not just focusing on the future, it's really contemplating what you can do now you're in that Magician energy. Like it's really looking forward now and going, wow, I just have the world in my hands here. And a combi van. And you're just looking ahead and thinking, this is amazing, because you're coming out of this cup. So you're rebirthing yourself into self-love. And the 10 of Pentacles are here, which is absolutely beautiful. All right, so we have the Three of Cups coming through with the moon. Look at that. There is a celebration here. A celebration of life, a celebration of self. A celebration of who you are. And that's what we do when something is born. We celebrate new life. Those parts of you that you've hidden away from the world, the parts of you put away because of the shame, because of the guilt, because you felt that you could only fit into that little cup. You put it all away here. And you hid it from the world. And the universe is saying you can't hide it anymore. The world needs more of you. And look what comes out at the end. This is understanding this has all been part of you all along, but now you're realizing these parts of you that you hid away in your shadow were who you really are. I feel like you've hidden yourself away in your shadow. I feel like for some of you, it's not just been parts of yourself, As Brené Brown always talks about, you can hide some parts away, but they'll just hide the whole lot. So you're ready here with a strength card to launch yourself against the world. Because you now see who you are. This lion, this courageous, beautiful creature that you've hidden away. You've been the lamb. I want to talk about something to do with sacrifice here. So maybe you've always sacrificed yourself for everybody else. Maybe you sacrificed yourself for the truth of who you are. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I have you in some sort of illusion here. I feel like somehow or another you've been fitting yourself into that illusion for so long, it doesn't fit you anymore, and you're moving away from it. I feel like you're starting to see the truth of things now rather than watching and looking through your emotional mind, and you're stepping into this beautiful energy of power. There is the ending of a cycle and the rebirth of something new that's going to bring you this beautiful stability here that you've always craved. And remember, we look for stability on the outside. We look for stability on the outside. As human beings, our ego tells us if we have a bigger house, a bigger car, a better job. But really, you can find the person that has the most money in the world, but do they feel stable within who they are? At the end of the day, this is only as long as it lasts. But this type of stability, it's within you forever. Okay, Page of Swords coming through here. I feel like somehow or another you're ready to sort of speak out, speak up. Launch yourself, I want to say. I don't even think I'm going to put any more cards on that. But what I wanted to do, I bought some new decks. So I'm going to read you a card from the White Light Oracle. And they are beautiful. Look at this. That's the back of the cards. But they have beautiful pictures on them. So let's pull you a card from this brand new deck. I'll give them a bit of a shuffle first though, because I haven't really opened them up and spread them out like I normally do. I have a little ritual I go through when I buy a new deck of cards, and I haven't done that. So you're getting this deck like straight out of the box. Oh, and there it is. Garuda Supana. Let's have a look and see. Card 42. They're really, really long descriptions, so I'm not going to read the whole description unless I feel Spirit wants me to do that. So we'll have a little overview first. That beautiful creature on the card. Cultivate confidence in yourself. You have the inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what action feels best for you to take and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a grip in your life. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated. So this is an eagle-like divine creature celebrated in the spiritual traditions of the East, or in Sanskrit, Supana means to have powerful wings and fly well. This has spiritual significance as Garuda can cover great distances and reach tremendous heights. Garuda's earthly counterpart, the eagle, is said to use the powerful winds of a storm to fly above it rather than caught within it. The eagle spirit is a wisdom teacher, one who advises how to utilize the storms of ego to fuel your capacity to rise spiritually, to face problems head on and use them to heal and grow. So I'm just going to have, it's a bringer of powerful protection. Actually, let's read the healing process here, because I think that probably will really open up. This is a talisman of divine protection. It's time to imagine you are a mighty eagle. Spread your arms as though they were wings and fly around your room. You may swoop or soar effortlessly. If you can safely stand on a chair or step, do so. Imagine, intend, sense or feel that you are gazing down at your life from a higher perspective. What do you see? Are there issues that need to be dealt with immediately before they escalate? Do you make yourself unavailable to certain negativities? Do you need to withdraw and seek spiritual connection while a storm beneath you unfolds? Give yourself permission to see, sense, feel, and acknowledge your own wisdom. I feel this is incredible energy coming through with this Garuda. I feel like you just need to be told that you are the eagle and you are able to soar. And if you're taking on the energy and the protection of the Garuda, this is the energy of your spirit guide at this time. I'll leave you with that. What a beautiful reading. Thank you.